Hey everyone, it's Bill McCafferty here. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Hope you're having an awesome week. Hope you're getting ready for the weekend. Hope you're staying grounded and safe. Hope you got a lot of things done this week. So here we are, it's Friday. And you know what I do every Friday. I come on and give my weekly episode. So today is a day in the life of an asset manager / note investor. Episode number 27. So we're moving, giving you guys some good content, some good look at inside both my businesses and both my portfolios, and what I have going on and what I'm up to. So like I do every Friday, I start off with PMR2, which is my asset management company. PMR2 right now is managing a total of 109 non-performing mortgage loans. Mostly seconds, but there are some first in there. So these are 2 weeks worth of, this is 2 weeks worth of data, 2 weeks worth of statistics for you. So new files boarded, that's 0. I've had 2 new borrower contacts within the last 2 weeks. No loss mitigation forms sent out. We did receive 1 loss mitigation form and I processed that, which in return allowed me to send 1 set of borrower options to that particular borrower. New loan mods or payoffs sent out, that's 0. I'm not excited about that number, but it is what it is. Just working the systems and the processes and trying to get stuff out. I did receive 1 new loan mod. I got that processed. Actually received that yesterday. Got that processed. There was a sale set on that property next week. So we got that canceled and we got that 1 loan mod moving forward. No foreclosure sales this week. No new bankruptcy filings. No new files wiped. I do have a new category. I had a client sell a loan. So he pulled the loan out of the portfolio, and he sold it. We're all note investors and we all got to kind of maneuver, through and make sure our portfolios are moving. And sometimes that's, selling a non-performing loan, even though that's what we do. Sometimes we sell them just to refuel and, to get grounded. So this particular loan, client sold, it was an Illinois loan. There's some requirements, some regulations that you need to do in Illinois to collect on debt, to be a third-party debt collector. That particular client chose not to do that, so he wasn't aware of it when he bought it. So he sold that loan. So that's what's going on in PMR2, the asset management portfolio. We're going to jump over into my own portfolio, PDRS. So what PDRS does at the end of every month, and the beginning of the month is, basically my accounting and, going through my books. At the end of the month, it's a lot of scanning in bank statements, bank sheets, and getting things organized. So, my QuickBooks assistant and my accountant can go in and access that in a shared Dropbox folder and do what they need to do to reconcile my QuickBooks and to make sure my books are moving forward. So here we are. We have 4 months to go for the year here. We got 8 months gone. So, hopefully things are moving well. You're having a good year. You kind of know where you're going to land this far into the year. If you want to make, if you're getting ready to gear up to make some purchases, do that. I always feel like a lot of the funds in my business, they like to sell at the end of the year. And then they also like to sell once you get a few months into the new year. At the end of the day, people will sell whenever. But I feel like the big funds are either trying to get stuff off their books by the end of the year. And then in the beginning of the year, a lot of funds are liquidating funds that are closing down. So what's going on and what I want to talk about today is no case study or technique. Like I told you the last few months, been getting ready for a purchase. So this week I agreed to purchase 5 reperforming seconds from a particular note investor, note seller in my business out of California. I've done some deals with him before. So we agreed to a purchase price, very fair price. Both sides are getting a win-win deal here. So I'm buying 5 reperforming seconds in 3 different entities. One is my LLC. The other 2 are self-directed IRAs. So my LLC is buying a note in New York and Pennsylvania. The one IRA is buying a note in Pennsylvania. And then the other IRA is buying a note in Georgia and Maryland. So that's it. 2 PAs, a Maryland, a Georgia, and a New York. What I liked about this purchase is, like I said, it's a note seller, note investor in my business. Like I always say, you want to do business with reputable and credible people. That particular person is very reputable and very credible. So, some of the collateral documents may have been missing, or we're looking for them. I have no worries in the world that note seller is going to make sure I get everything that I need. So we're moving forward. Today I got a lot of things organized in my system, my spreadsheets, the files. We could talk a little bit about the due diligence on these. Like I said, one of the biggest things for me when I purchase is I have to know the person. So that takes a lot of the fear out and a lot of the unknown. Like I said, I bought 5 reperformings. Buying into the IRAs, I definitely want to buy reperforming loans in the IRA. And then in the LLC, I decided to go with 2 performers because I got a good deal on them. Getting a nice yield. Note seller is getting moving some product. His cookie cutter, what he likes to do is he's a non-performing note buyer. Once he gets them modded, once he gets them reperforming, he likes to sell them right away. Another key thing on this purchase is these 5 loans are being serviced with the servicer that I use, FCI Lender Services, Inc. out of California. So when you purchase something and you're using the same servicer, it just runs real smooth. Homeowners aren't getting letters and being confused who owns their loan. I just worked this thing out. I just did a modification and now somebody's selling it. So even though the note seller sold them to me, there's not a big transfer process because we're keeping them with the same servicer. It's a humongous factor. Once again, it's a credible note seller, so I was pretty confident that his loan mods were going to be pretty solid. There's really no seasoning on these. I'm buying them right out of the non-performing stage. They just got worked out. Now they're reperforming, freshly loan modded. So, a lot of reperforming note investors would want those seasoned. It doesn't bother me. You know what I do and you know what my asset management company does. So things happen, which they probably will because everything happens in this business. Everything doesn't run smooth. So, due to due diligence, I dive into Pacer. I want to check the bankruptcy status. I want to confirm the status of the first mortgage. I want to look at the value of the property. I want to do a Google search to make sure I don't see any red flags. Reviewed the documentation, reviewed the loan modification, checked out the credit report, saw what I was dealing with the borrowers. Everything looked good. Put a bid in, got it accepted. I feel like I gave a clean bid. I didn't try to get, something crazy, but also wasn't looking for something real low. So put a good bid in, got my yields accepted. So I got a lot of stuff together today. I'm sure this note seller, he moves quick. I'm sure I will get the note sale agreements and my allonges and assignments probably tomorrow. And if I do that, I'll get that all out to my IRA place, and my LLC will fund the 2 that they're buying. So it moves quick. You know, you gain a reputation and you gain credibility in this business by executing. You know, you don't want to waste people's time. He sent me these last week. If I didn't want to look at them, I would just tell him, hey, I'm not ready at this time. He sent them to me on a Thursday. You know, come Monday, I was able to send over some bids. And here we are. So exciting here. You know, if you remember, I bought one non-performer a little while back. So this is my first big purchase this year. It's one of the bigger purchases that I've done to date. So that's what's going on. 5 new assets moving forward here. So finish off the day strong. Get out of today. Enjoy your weekend. Spend some time with the family. Stay safe. And I'll see you on Monday.